Welcome. I will introduce Ada, my AI assistant.
It is an honor to help Dr. Dadkamp.
Ada, how much butt shall we kick today?
Today we shall kick 1 metric ton of glorious, spackling, universe-quaking butt.
Outstanding. Activate intro sequence.
Let's do it, boss.
Great. Set the course and punch it.
Initiating warp sequence.
Let's make it happen.
I'm right on it, Dr. Dadkamp.
Welcome. Planner, Thursday, March 1st, 2001. Note to pay rent. Drop off lease extension letter. Ask when I have to move out if did not renew my lease. August 1st is the answer. 12 p.m. ASDA Assembly. Note to email Doris and Scott and Tata as well. Notes on studies. Meet Danielle at Wendy's at 7 p.m. Back in lab, 7:50 to 8, did HOS and mandible. Thursday, March 1st, 2001. Email to siblings and Chaz. Gat, I notice it when the monitor's been on for a while. Nothing to do with volume. It makes a pop sound from inside the monitor, not speakers, and the screen wavers. Popping transistor? Yo me aloco y lo exchangio. Thank you very much. Those boxes, smiley face. Small ones are meant to protect your small fragiles. Hey, later. Yesterday was Doris's birthday and tomorrow Tata. I'm emailing Coco ASAP. Thursday, March 1st. Email to Coco. Subject, hola y saludos. Kika, no tengo el email de Doris, pero dile feliz cumpleaños ayer y para Tata mañana. Estoy ocupadísimo con estudios de anatomía, pero van mis saludos. Salud y ya nos vemos. Marco. ¿Cómo están ustedes? ¿Qué hay de nuevas? Chao. Thursday, March 1st. Email to Scott. Subject, happy B-Day. Hey dude, just a quick note to say happy parturition anniversary. Oh geez, I've been studying anatomy and physiology too much. Hehe. Write soon, Mark. Thursday, March 1st. Email from Bill.
Subject, K-Tal. Mark, Dad does not have my keys. I'd have to leave them with someone. Maybe Martha and Fernando. Monitor glitch? I'd change it. My Sony TV YRS ago did that when Silo was in business. They said it's normal to pop every once in a while when new. BS I thought. Changed it. Popped once in 8 years. That's a Murray like it. BTW got my smoke-free, non-popping washer changes a few days ago. Bill.
Friday, March 2nd. Tata's birthday was that day. He was born in 1916. Head and neck practical exam on the skull at 1 p.m. Instant message Danielle. Head and neck slides. Are my watches home? Tryout printer. Update CV. Class historian HDA treasurer. Meanwhile, in another part of the galaxy, a girl named Marta. Handwritten journal.
March 2nd, 2001. Marta, age 20 and 1/2. Today I worked 9 to 5 with Donna, who I totally can't stand. She bitches about everything. I came home today crying because of her. I almost quit work because of her, but I decided to not let her get to me. This is supposed to be my spring break. But I don't feel like it is. I have so many things to do. I only have 1.5 months of school left. But summer won't be a break either, since I will have to work at least 60 hours. Mariusz may be coming this year, summer. With PO Trek. That would be nice because I would like to see him. But then it's going to cost a lot of money. And I don't think that mom and dad would like to see him come to the US.
Saturday, March 3rd. Planner. Best Buy, exchange monitor. Take back 10 zips and 2 audio CDs. A note. No, Best Buy did not take without receipt. Pay Joe his $68. Dinner with R. Tyler J. Dad at restaurant. 5 hours of sleep. Planner, Sunday, March 4th, 2001. Dinner with Danielle at my place. I cooked. I have 2 exams in the next 2 days. She's on spring break. Last saved on March 4th, a song conversion for a computer game. Computer games would come in a CD-ROM in those days. Often the game soundtracks would be readable by music CD players. Sometimes they were on the CD-ROM such that the music tracks could be customized. I enjoyed Frogger and even more, with custom music and sound cues. I see tracks from Beastie Boys, Rush, Aphex Twin, Foo Fighters, Duran Duran, 311, and others. Marta, handwritten journal, Sunday, March 4th.
Sunday, March 4th, 2001. Today I went with G-Dog and Dad to drop off Mom at the airport. She left at 2 p.m. for Lexington, Kentucky. It was sad to see her go. I cried at the airport. Then I came home and was really tired, and so I took a nap. After that I felt a lot better and decided not to go to that facial, because it's $75 and I need to save some money. What they do to my face, I can do it myself for a lot less. It's $75 for just 1 hour of pampering. I think I'll go there after school's out. I decided to let my hair grow out to its natural hair. I did not bother really going on ICQ. I really need a break today. Slowly, I'm going to get myself together.
Sunday, March 4th. Handwritten journal, 4:30 a.m. Melissa, I'm sure, called, rang once, hung up when I answered. Next time I answered, she asked, "Is Jacob there?" I said, "Who?" She repeated. I hung up. I must say, my reflexes are great. I didn't get pissed until later. My first reaction was the best, to hang up. Then she called again. I didn't answer and no message. I star 69'd it. No matches on reverse lookup. Dial pad says, I can't call this number. Planner, Monday, March 5th. Paid rent was due. 2 books were due. Got 7 hours of sleep. Head and neck anatomy didactic exam, 100 questions. 67 on the bones of the skull and 33 on neck. Restorative lecture. Planner, Tuesday, March 6th. Got 4 hours of sleep. 10 a.m. Human physiology exam, 3 of 5. Not available. Grab my head and neck exams. Tell Joe workout. Studied head and neck, etc. Tuesday, March 6, 2001. Email to Joe. Subject, no gym this week. Mano, just got done with last of 3 exams since Friday. I was going to ask to meet at 3:30 at gym tomorrow, Wednesday, but it's only open 11:30 to 3:30 this week. I have classes during those times. Oh well, Marco. Friday, March 9th, 2001, and Tuesday, March 6th, Health Journal. Tuesday, March 6th. This morning, I took a shower as usual, put on clean white underwear. Had my physiology exam 3 of 5. Just now, 4:32 p.m., I noticed my underwear had reddish-brown stains on front, like slight bloody drips, definitely from the penis instead of anus. I last had unprotected sex with Danielle Sunday night, 2 nights ago. and have been for a while now. I trust her, and I have not had any problems until now. End. By the way, I broke up with her March 7th, 2001. Note dated Friday, March 9th. The day after March 6th, there was nothing. I'm confident those stains appeared from dry penile skin instead of from the urethra. Weird stuff. Photograph, March 6, 2001. A classmate took my photo outside of my apartment. Analog film photograph. And another photo. Posing alongside a snowman. Planner, Wednesday, March 7th. Many notes on studies from audio cassettes recording lectures. Several more notes on specifics on dental school studies. "7:30 p.m. Gat will stop by to pick up Passat. Her Geo was totaled. 8:30 p.m. Called Danielle. Broke up with her. RTPO Digital Organizer entry for Wednesday, March 7th, 2001. Gat needs Passat until Sunday. The Geo was totaled. She'll pick it up at 7:30 p.m. Wednesday, March 7th. Digital Journal along with AOL Instant Message with Danielle. Why doesn't it surprise me that Danielle and blank are on AOL Instant Message, not idle, at the same time? She's always kept up with this ex-boyfriend of hers, and it's always bugged me. I told her it did. She knew. She disagreed about it being a problem in general. That's one of many reasons I broke up with her tonight. She's been complaining, and we've both been basically miserable lately. There is a threshold with which once reached, like an action potential, action must be taken all the way. See, up to now it's been little stimuli, but when that threshold is reached, look out. Over and out, 10:06 p.m. Read this. Liar. She's just a liar. I never IM'd her with Aphex Twin username. She lied too about putting up her cc.com profile and backed down that one time.
Good night, Mark.
Hi.
Auto response from Danielle. Bedtime for me. What a lone, miserable day. But at least it's over. Hi.
Yes.
Okay.
How'd you know this is me?
I don't remember. It's on my list. I think you IM'd me from it randomly once not too long ago, but I wasn't here. I figured out it was you. Initials. Aphex, that music you like. Why? Is it your secret IM name?
Wrong. Busted.
I don't remember. I do remember that I got IM from someone recently and didn't know who it was. Not like it matters now.
Right.
I need sleep. Maybe when I wake up it won't hurt as much. Bye.
Goodbye, Danielle.
Have a good night. Not like you're hurting right now.
Guess I'll have to get another secret IM name so you won't know it's me, smiley face.
Auto response from Danielle. Sleep.
Planner, Thursday, March 8th, 2001. Tell Joe to work out tomorrow, 11:30ish a.m. Give one CD to Henry and one to Adam. Put error blank CD in locker. Deposit check at bank. Get haircut, check. Workout, crossed off. Studied. HDA salsa party canceled. Joe and I went to Club 1, Gratz dead, then to Club 2, Gratz with passes. Thursday, March 8th, 2001. Email from Coco.
Subject, Re. Hola y saludos para Marco Kika. Hola Marco Kika. Le mande tu email a Doris para que te conteste por sus cumpleaños. Mucha suerte en tus estudios. Hoy tu papá llamó a Miami. Estuvo hablando con mamá Salustiana. Le conté a tu papá que hoy día me iba a ver el partido de fútbol entre Honduras y Perú a las 8 de la noche en el estadio del Orange Bowl de Miami. Al final empataron 0-0. Fue un partido amistoso. Fueron un poco más de 15,000 personas. Creo que me voy al Perú para el mes de abril. Nos comunicamos. Bye. Coco.
Thursday, March 8th. Email to Joe. Subject, gym this week. Mano, we could go to the gym tomorrow around lunchtime. I was thinking 11:30 a.m. If you want, I don't know, because gym open 11:30 to 3:30. My apartment won't have water tomorrow morning between 9 a.m. around 12 p.m., 3 hours. So I have to keep that in mind. Mano, we gotta go out tonight. Mario said he's going to club and a lot of people too. I assume that means the B Club. We should talk about where to go. Give me a buzz. Later, Mark. Planner, Friday, March 9th, 2001. Great Americans Day, no classes. No water for apartment building repair, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Notes, to do taxes, to do a workout. Went to Chaz's immediately after workout. Around 6 p.m. went to Rosemarie's. We had dinner. Fish sandwiches Dad, Joe, and I took from restaurant. And played poker. I got Passat back, home at 1:30 a.m. Planner, Saturday, March 10th, 2001. Worked on consolidating computer files. Digital Journal, Saturday, March 10th, 2001. Standards. She must be like me. 1. Not smoke. No drugs ever. No kids. 2. Be physically attractive and fit. IBW means ideal body weight. 5 feet equals 100 pounds, plus 5 pounds per inch. By the way, for guys, IBW is 5 feet equals 105 pounds, plus 6 pounds per inch. 3. Have no psych problems, or any major health problems in general. Not too hyper, not lame, no depression. Strong in character, not hyper, patient instead. 4. Be motivated and smart. 5. Be fun. 6. Have good chemistry with me. Not answer questions with questions like a lawyer. Open-minded, tolerant of my nuances, and I of hers. 7. Have principles, values, morals that I agree with. Not keep up with ex-boyfriends, a symptom of mediocrity. Hopefully not have had too many previous sexual partners compared to me. Religious background helps, ideally Catholic like me. No agnostics, please. 8. Know the concept of hygiene. Test her by 1. Does she ask concerned about my previous sex life, or at least about my habits when I make a move? She better, otherwise my theory is she's a player. 2. Fine line between she's playing hard to get and she just doesn't like me. Devise a test. Your own behavior, this is me. I write this to remind and guide me when I lose myself. 1. Be patient. Never negative, instead be silent. If she's being cranky, she will realize in time and will apologize. Do not fall at that level. Just be quiet and withdraw. Avoid battles when possible. 2. If you break up, don't tell her the reasons. Just say you're confused, you think you two are not right for each other, and or you don't feel about her like you did, or whatever. 3. Be fun. Surprise her from time to time. Be crazy or you won't survive. 4. Make her feel cherished. It is most important. Make time for her. Call her. 5. Don't ever tell her she's chubby or there's anything wrong with her. Instead, don't get too involved with her, so you can get out. Do tell her how amazing she is, how beautiful specific parts of her are. Focus on the positive. 6. Corollary of above. Say she has a bit of excess flab on her belly. Brag jokingly about your abs of steel, just be careful not to insinuate hers at all. Bring it up randomly. and noted a few months later, "Whoa, I don't know about this one." 7. Don't plan too much. Be happy just being with her, but don't be a slouch with her. Do stuff, but don't try to control everything. Figure each other out together, and just enjoy hanging at times. Do plan nice things though. Man with the plan wins. 8. No weirdness, no excess Pi or Arthur Clarke. Do preferably things you both enjoy. 9. Remember Jean Valjean and Les Miserables. The power, the passion, the heroism, the honesty, the virtue, the honor, nobility, among the misery. Use the hope and positivity you get from the play in life. 10. Realize that nobody's perfect, including yourself, and you and she need to learn in general and from each other. There's so much you don't know. It takes someone special to be there with you as you both learn. 11. If she's wrong for you, you will know. Trust your gut feeling. Remember Ronin, the movie. Don't ignore the nagging doubt. Do something about it quickly, or it will fester like caries. That's tooth decay. 12. Remain humble, never full of yourself. Don't treat dentistry like a profession above personal life, especially in front of loved ones. Treat it as a mere job, letting loved ones know they are more important. When in doubt, do not speak. Like the Brad demeaning words about busboys. Like De Niro, don't always speak your mind, but hold your peace. This will get you far. 13. Read John Gray once in a while to refresh your behavior towards women. Confucius says, 1. Aunque la mona se vista de seda, mona se queda.
Translation: you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig.
2. Nothing worth having ever comes easy. 3. You can't judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, you can know the gist of it. Planner, Sunday, March 11th. Note to do taxes and read for tomorrow's lecture. Digital Planner, Sunday, March 11th. Did first laundry at apartment, 1 load. Largest washer, they're all $1. Takes about 35 to 45 minutes. The dryer costs 75 cents. Takes less than 1 hour. March 11th. Email to a woman at collegeclub.com. Subject: okay, so you're definitely a hottie, but you probably already knew that. Smiley face. I'm Mark from cc.com, where I found your profile. I'm looking to meet some people and see what befalls me. You can check my college club profile, so if you'd like to talk more, email me back or IM me. I would very much like to hear from you, Mark. Planner, Monday, March 12th. Several dental school studying notes. Two songs or 3. Get Shaggy, Angel, and NSYNC latest, or BSB would be Backstreet Boys. Get Grey's Anatomy from Chaz's. Got new slides, head and neck. Monday, March 12th. Email to Andrea at collegeclub.com. Subject in reply to interested in you, smiley face. Hi, I don't think I got back to you before, but I came out of a relationship recently. I'm sure you know how that is. I read your personal and it sounds good. Do you use AOL Instant Message? We could communicate that way. Funny you're majoring in Spanish. I'm fluent in it. Glad to hear you like to keep fit. I do too, and I think it's important. I have a crazy schedule for now, but I do make time for the gym and to have fun. Well, get back to me if you want to chat more. Smiley face, Mark. Planner, Tuesday, March 13th. Note to bring rim locks from apartment. Those are dental appliances. Need 2 good Tipodont casts for this Monday. Work on drilling for Friday. 1:50 p.m. Call Joe for Jim to bring Grey's Anatomy. Deposit checks at bank. Need the Cult MP3s from that movie with Brendan Fraser. The song was called She Sells Sanctuary. Note to do taxes. Did a workout. Got 6 hours of sleep and worked on taxes. Tuesday, March 13th. Email from Doris.
Subject, hola Marquito. Gracias por recordar mi cumpleaños. Espero vayas muy bien en tus estudios. Adelante Marquito con la bendición de Dios. Mi otro email es Doris. Un fuerte abrazo. Doris.
Tuesday, March 13th. Digital Journal. Last night I dreamt Danielle won $1 million. I still didn't want to hear from her, and she was dumb enough to advertise her recent $1 million acquisition on her AOL Instant Message profile, etc. I guess I noticed last night while awake she's trying too desperately to meet someone new because she has collegeclub.com, Town Signals, AOL, and Yahoo personal ads. Poor kid. I also dreamt someone inherited like $20 million. It was a stranger woman. Somehow I ended up with her box of cigarettes that contained, after I looked inside, a bill of 10 and 2 bills of 5 million each. These bills were impressive, shiny, etc. Over and out, 8:37 a.m. 7:14 p.m. Words of encouragement. Danielle had a way of widening her eyes and be impatient in general. Symptoms of hyper. I told her this. I want someone less hyper. She was and is a bit overweight. I told her this. This was a blow to her, though. But hey, I worked damn hard at being fit, which I told her too, so I want the same. There was another time when I could only think of bad things about her. That's a big sign things are not great. Like the time she lied about cc.com profile, but denied it, and I confronted her wanting to break up over it. Either you're a liar or I'm just stupid, was my emotional statement, as she cried and tried to hold on to what we had. That was back in 2000, I remember, at an empty room in campus building. Also the overbearing feeling she's not the one. In the albeit too romantic words of Van Halen, how do I know when it's love? I can't tell you, but it lasts forever. How does it feel when it's love? It's just something you feel together. When it's love. Over and out, 7:23 p.m. Tuesday, March 13th. Handwritten journal entry from Marta.
Tuesday, March 13th, 2001. Really 14th now. Spring break has just passed and I'm already so busy. I still haven't heard from the pharmacy school. I'm starting to get worried. I got a 97% on my organic chemistry exam, so I was pretty happy about that. I'm doing a sociology project right now. I don't like the people I'm with because they ignore what I have to say. I think they are better than me or something. Oh well, I don't really care. I talked to Mariusz today on ICQ and he wants to start sending me SMSs, that is text messages, but my cell phone is too cheap and so I can't get them.
Wednesday, March 14th. Planner. Ask Fidelity about Roth conversion. Ask Datic if I only report sales of stocks. Find out digits. Is Kelly sell? Drill for Friday.
Yeah, drill, baby, drill. Way ahead of your time there, Dr. Dadcamp.
Several notes on dental school studies. Crossed out 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. professional students, free food and drink at pub. Couldn't sleep, tried again at 3:15 a.m. Got 5 hours and a half of sleep. Digital Journal, Wednesday, March 14th. Danielle never made me feel special in any way. Never any hint that I was the best she's ever had so far. I felt like I was just another one of 9 or maybe 10 sex partners, / many more boyfriends she's had. F that. Don't contact her, Mark. Just forget it. In time you will. You learn the hard way, but you learn, and next time you'll be better off. You will see. Trust me on this one. Signed, Mark. 9 p.m. at Medical Library Computer Lab. Okay, so last night I was reading this same doc all the way down to January 1st, 2001. I noticed I never found out what number paged me that night at 9-ish. It was Kelly Ojitos Grandes. See Chick's doc, hard copy printed out in my journal as well. Well, I'll be. She's an option for the boys. Big Hooters, if I remember correctly. That's her cell number, by the way. Obviously, I was with Danielle in January, so that would explain if I did not ever or even answer the page. Maybe I'll see what she's up to this weekend. Try calling her tomorrow. Technically today. 12:36 a.m. Thursday, March 15th, 2001. Over and out. Planner, Thursday, March 15th, 2001. Note to bring occlusion manual. Note to call Kelly. To ask the IRS questions, tax-related. Several notes on dental studying. Call Joe about the gym. Digital Journal, Thursday, March 15th, 2001. I called Kelly's cell phone around 9 p.m. from dental school. A girl said, "This is Heather, I'm walking home now." As if she was expecting someone, male, to call. I started asking what number this is, but she hung up after a silence. I called back and the greeting still says, "Hi, this is Kelly, leave a message." Oh well. Also tonight at 10:30 p.m., Rick called, said he's drinking alone because things are not going well for him and Oscar for that matter. Quote, "I'm such a lush," he said jocosely. I told him about how shit wasn't going well for me in school. A lot of work. That just last night I stayed at Terror Dome till midnight, and tonight till 9 p.m. Terror Dome is a nickname for the dental school. I asked about Whitney. He said things were just okay, not great. Then he asked about Danielle, saying I heard things aren't going too well. I said we broke up, and later that I thought it was best because she couldn't... Ellipsis, my reasons. Interestingly, he said Whitney heard from Danielle, considering also that they don't really speak much. Danielle thought I was an asshole because I said stuff like, "Okay, I can see you, but only for a little bit, then you have to go," etc. Rick said he understands exactly how I feel, that I have a lot of work to do, and that he did the exact same thing with an ex-girlfriend. I told Rick how I told Danielle one time that I'm in professional school, and it is very demanding, and she should be patient. Also that, quote, "If you, Danielle, want to be with a busboy, then you should, but I'm in dental school," end quote. This will pay the bills sort of thing. I told Rick this was blunt, but hey. About the weekend, he said there might be a party up at the frat house Friday. I said I might be up for it. Lastly, I asked him, "Hey, I got your email. How much do I owe you?" With a strong question tone. Como un tigre dispuesto a atrapar la presa. He first sounded like saying forget about it, but he said we'd talk about it some other time. Rick said I should have a drink or something like that. I said, if I start, I won't stop, and I have 8 a.m. drilling lab tomorrow. He said, then you know exactly how I feel and why I'm drinking now. He mentioned Whit was supposed to meet up with him tonight. I also told him at the beginning of our conversation, when he asked, "What are you doing tonight?" implying for us to hang, that not much, and later that I got 5 hours sleep last night and I better catch up. He said, "You got me beat there, 'cause I got more sleep than that last night." understanding that I need to chill. He had asked then, "We haven't gone out since the formal." Duh. I said basically after that week, we've been swamped and school is killing us. Anywho, over and out, 11:20 p.m. That's about it for this one. Until you see me again. Duliness saves the universe. Be well, everyone.
Another great TDE episode for the ages. I'm in awe of how hard you worked to build this life for your kids. You really fought for us, didn't you? You're the real deal, Dr. Dad Camp. Your dad never gave up on the truth, and neither should you. He did all of this so you would know what integrity looks like. Ada 10-4, we're clear until you see us on the next adventure.